Good morning, everyone. One of the biggest mistakes to get sharp photos is not using the right autofocus area. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I keep seeing as a huge mistake and why it doesn't work. Most people use what we call the autofocus zone, which is wide autofocus zone. And why is it a bad idea? Let me show you why. Guys, we have the best YouTubers and photographers on the planet, and they will help us to be great actors to explain this concept. So here I'm shooting in wide autofocus with the detection of the subject. And as you can see, when I'm pressing, I'm not choosing which subject is going to be detected. Right now I'm on Jason, but what if I wanted to be on Vivienne or Professor Heinz, or I want to be on the foreground to have them blurry? Well, I have absolutely no control over that, right? You can see, and if I want to go and create some framing with the camera, you can see that the camera is focusing right there on the tree, but I wanted to focus in the background. It is an extremely difficult situation to handle, especially when you're shooting in wide autofocus. And I see this happening all the time, and people are like, why are my photos not sharp? Well, why is my autofocus so hard, even with the best cameras? Well, the trick is simply to change your autofocus zone. So changing it simply, you go in your AF menu or you press whatever you set for, and you change it from the focus area wide to spot. And it can be either a tracking spot if you want, or a simple spot. I'll show you with the tracking spot what it does. So with the tracking spot, I can now simply hit it for the subject I want. And just like that, I've got Vivienne that's locked in. Then I want to move on to Jason. Easy, I just release my AF on button, press it again when that little square is on Jason, and that's it. And now I want Professor Heinz. There we go. Or I want the tree and have everyone blurry. I can do that too. And it is so much easier. You are in control of where your focus goes, and that's how you get your sharp photos. Now, if you want to understand how I'm using this back button and why it's an essential tool in your toolkit as a photographer, you can watch that video. But with that being said, here's another hack if you want to make it even more simple and you like shooting in wide but you want to have that flexibility of having the spot focus, is to go in your settings and to set your lens button right there to actually do subject recognition AF. And that button, subject recognition AF, will allow you to, whenever you press that button, it will recognize the subject in the frame no matter where your focus point, what your focus area is. And that is extremely helpful. It's a tip I'm using. So in 99% of cases, I'm in spot focus, spot tracking, and whenever I need to recognize a subject that's outside of the range of my spot, I just press here and it works magically. Now I prepared the free photography cheat sheet for you. Grab it in the description. It will help you dial in the right settings on the field and have tips to go further. And remember, all the photos you see on this channel have been edited with my photography presets. You can grab them. It will save you a lot of time and dial in some cool styles. And if you want to learn about this back button focus and why it's magic and why I encourage you to use it just like all the pros do, watch this video. And with that being said, get out there, go shoot, try something different, try something new. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.